Okay guys, welcome back to the channel. Precious Millionaire Logistics. Recall from the last week on our analysis, right? We actually put 4 pairs on our watch list that we're going to trade if certain conditions were met, and I told you what we're going to wait for. On the Euro USD, I told you we're waiting for a break, right? Or a break to the downside, or I told you that we're going to wait for a break to the downside, or we're going to look for a price action pattern, right, on a daily time frame that will make us to go short. I believe most of you must have taken the trade, right, the short trades and all. It's fine. And also we looked at the pound USD, right, same conditions. We look at AUDUSD, same conditions, and then the USDCAD, which we actually forecasted to break and close above our moving average before we could look to buy. So for this week, guys, we're going to look at, I'm just going to look at 2 or 3 pairs that we're going to trade. Now the 3 pairs I'm looking at, guys, is the Euro USD, the AUDUSD, and the USDCAD. And I believe these pairs in actuality, they actually meet some of my conditions, and at least the risk to reward is actually fair. So that's what we're going to do now. We're going to be looking at the analysis, guys, of these 3 pairs. So guys, when we come back from the break, we'll look at the Euro USD first, and then the AUDUSD, and lastly the USDCAD. I'll be right back. Okay guys, here's what we see on the Euro USD. On the Euro USD, the weekly chart, as always, guys, no need to explain why we do this. And as of last week, we were kind of here, right? We're kind of here at this point where I told you guys that we're actually looking to short the Euro USD, and I gave you reasons why we're looking to do so. And I told you that even though that the market could be at a critical level and all that, these are the conditions we're looking at, that because of the NFP release and all that, I give you a whole lot of reasons, guys, that we're looking for maybe the pair to maybe go up a little, but it wasn't going to go above this level, right? And then we want to see a break of this level to the downside, and then we'll look at shorting it. So guys, this is what we want to have here on the Euro USD. So where will be our target level, guys? I am looking at this area around here, because we really have a kind of this whole zone so far around here. There's a huge demand zone. I'll give you a reason why. I don't know, but but there's a demand zone kind of here around this full area. This is a demand zone here. There's a demand zone here. Remember, guys, we talked about, while we're talking about the USDCAD, we actually made reference to demand and supply and how they in fact influence the movement of the market. So this will be our target around here. This could be our target. You can see this kind of cluster trends, right? The price coming deep down, right, following the moving average, coming down here. It came to this point, and at this point here, I believe around here, if you put your RSI indicator or the stochastic, you find a kind of divergence at this point, and you see the price from this point here. It was a turning point, and the price shifted upwards. So there is a demand zone here, right? So what we want to see is the pair to automatically fall down, guys. Let me look for it. All right, so this is what we want to see. This is what we really want to see. This is what I am expecting, and I'm trading Euro USD. I'm trading Euro USD from the opening of next week. Now, guys, it doesn't have to be that perfect, guys, but let me use this opportunity to teach you guys about stop losses. Okay, so I'm going to use this yellow line, and I'm going to show you how we set our stop losses. Okay, so right here, for starters, guys, for my style of trading, actually I don't set a stop loss of less than 50 pips. So my stop loss, the maximum is about 100 pips, and the minimum is 50. Now this is my reason. The market moves, right? The market moves up and down and all that. So because of my style of trading, guys, and the risk to reward ratio, I don't really look at making my stop loss too tight so I don't get stopped out too early, because the idea of trading, to me, it's being in the trade for as long as possible till it hits your take profit. I don't want to be monitoring my charts every minute and actually looking at the chart and seeing the price moving against me or moving somewhere, and I'm being tempted to close the trade. Because most times what happens is you set your stop loss too tight. What you see is the market actually goes hit your stop loss, then before you know it, it head back to the to your forecasted direction. Guys, in the beginning of my trading journey, I've experienced this a lot of times, and even till today, I still share the stories of other traders who experience the same thing. Reason being that they set their stop loss too tight. So guys, want to avoid that. So basically, the best way to set your stop loss is either above a structure if you're going short, or below a structure if you're going long. So guys, now we're looking at this on the weekly chart, right? So on the weekly chart, we have established our area, take profit area. We've also seen the direction of the trend as in a downward trend. Remember, break of the structure or break of a level to the downside. It's all in the analysis in the previous video. So after this video, guys, you're going to be seeing the link or somewhere above, somewhere, somehow, so that you can make reference to that video where we actually analyze these pairs. So guys, let's head down to the daily chart to see what happened in the previous week. All right, so we're on the daily chart, as you can see right here. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, we're on the daily chart right here, right? We're on daily chart, and as you can see right here, this is what we have. This is what we have. So if you're to set your stop loss now, where would you set your stop loss? A very important question. Right here is a structure. Let me highlight it. Right here, this is a structure, right? Because what we notice from here is this: the market went up, came down, formed a double top at this level, right? And it came down here. So from this period, you can see a downward trend following this slope line, a downward trend, right? And it broke here, broke this structure. It came up here to retest. Oh god, this is beautiful. So breaking of this structure that you see here, right? This is a support level around here, right? You could see a support level, and the support level was broken here, and the price came to test this support level, and it's coming downwards. So right here you have like at the price is at 1.14435. Now because it's a Monday, the market could go up a little bit, but remember guys, as at the time the market is going up, it's actually not your time. Why the market may be going up, you could be sleeping, right? I don't like the idea of people saying you want to be making money while others are sleeping, because you shouldn't really be trading those hours. The Asian session is not an hour you trade, right? Why? The market, then it actually doesn't move that much. There's no much volume in the market, and then again the spread is very loose. So you don't want to do that. So as I when the market will actually rise, I'll be looking at the market to see for some kind of information on the 4-hour chart. Right now I'll teach you something very quick. Quickly. Let me expand this so I can see the candles, guys. Okay, so I want to bring this close enough so I can assess these areas, right? Okay, so usually if I'm to enter this market, I should be entering the market at 543, right? What do I see here? Okay, 543. I'm looking at 543. Okay, 543. So my stop loss could be around here, could be around this area right here, and my take profit, you know where we already have that. But let's see what happens, the closest structure on the 4-hour chart, right, to give us a clear picture of what we're looking at. Okay, you can see this right here. So it's okay for you to set your stop loss here. Now by the time the market, now I'm looking at the present condition of this market, right? I'm looking at the present condition of this market. However guys, the market may open bullish, yes, but as at that time, remember, it may not be your time to trade. So if we're entering the market maybe by 8 a.m. in the morning, by 10 a.m., by 12 p.m., usually because we're looking to sell, you could observe the market by 12 p.m., between 12 and 2, right? So we'll be trading the New York session. But then we want to see that structure on the 4-hour chart. Let's go back to this point. Let me say I see the market at this level, right? And I want to take a trade here, a sell trade. I'll be looking at setting my stop loss here, right? At this point, I'll be looking to set my stop loss here, still above here, right? Now that's how we actually trade. It's actually a structured thing. So if you want to set your stop loss on a 4-hour chart and all that, you actually set your stop loss either below or above a structure. Now, what is a structure? Very simple. You don't need to complicate yourself. Now, you know your trading swings. So on any time frame you look at, you can find the chart move. If it's an uptrend, you find the lower low. In an uptrend, you find your higher low, higher high, higher low, higher high. The region below your higher low, right? That area, that's a structure. Now that's below the structure, right? Same way if you're in a downtrend, you find a lower high, lower low, lower high, and all that, and you want to look to sell, and then the price goes to a lower high. Now that lower high, that region above the lower high is the structure, so that's where you should be placing your stop loss, and not the idea of you placing your stop loss randomly and expecting to close in by cutting your losses when the trade is actually moving against you. So guys, I think this is the first time I'm going on the 4 hour to analyze. Let me go back to what I can understand, the daily time frame. Okay, so I think we're done with the Euro USD, guys. So let's you already know for the Euro USD, guys, sentiment for the Euro USD is a sell, a sentimental bias is a sell. I already established that from our last week analysis. You know, you can make reference to it. I think that will give a clear insight of what we're expecting from the Euro USD market. But I see this price collapsing all the way down to this box right here, because at this box right down here is a kind of critical level though, but depending on the inflow, maybe this may take like a month or 3 weeks to get there, to get to the target, which I don't expect to hold the trade down long. But if we're to look at it, I think Euro USD right now holds about 300 plus pips to the downside, so we can take advantage of it. So guys, let's head down to the next chart. Okay guys, we're looking at the AUDUSD. You still can make a reference to the analysis we did earlier on last week. So on the AUDUSD, I still told you that we're looking at shorting it, looking at going short, and I gave you instances where we had here, right here, we have a supply zone. Right here we have a supply zone that the price actually went up here, you know, it tapped it, right, and the price closed below our moving average. And I told you, I think AUDUSD was kind of particular because the first week, then I told you that the first day could go bullish, where I showed you the price on the daily time frame actually above our moving average. But I actually told you in conviction that the price at the end of the week will not end bullish, that the price will collapse all the way down. And as you can see here, guys, that's exactly what happened. So what are we looking at on the odd USD? We're looking at shorting the pair, but this is what we're going to do. We're not going to take the whole swing at once, guys. I'll show you something, because I can actually spot here with my eyes that there is a demand zone right here. Oh god. Okay, yeah, there's a demand zone here. There's a demand zone here, from here. And you notice what happened here? This is a kind of price gap. I think it happens sometimes on a weekly. This is a price gap. The price rapidly went up, you know, up, went up, right? So we have a range. We have our demand zone down here, and we have the supply zone down here, up here rather. So the price is pretty well closed below our moving average, guys. And I didn't take this trade, the odd USD. I was actually on the pound USD. But then this is what happened, right? So now we have this here. Don't be scared, guys. This price is coming all the way down, it's coming all the way down. 1 minute, let me add a tool here. Odd USD is coming all the way down into this zone. I don't know how far, but this is what's gonna happen. I don't know, it doesn't hold much. There is, I think, what do we have here? We have like 331, about 200 pips, or there are about 178 pips, or there about to the downside. But it's okay. If you wish to take this trade, you could take it. But this is what we want to see now on the odd USD. You want to see the odd USD coming downwards, coming down to this level, maybe moving up a little bit, right? Moving up a little bit and breaking this zone, and then coming downwards to the downside. You see, we want to see odd USD do this, come downwards, right? Come downwards like this, maybe reacting a little bit around the zone and breaking it and falling all the way downwards. But if by the end of this month and maybe the beginning of next month we begin to see some kind of confirmation that may change our bias, it may likely hold a little bit, I don't know, but the price has to get to this zone first. That's the most important thing. The price has to come here first. So we still have about 178 to 200 pips to the downside. Sorry guys, I'm not sounding too clear, my voice. I'm not feeling too well. I'm actually on medication, but for you guys, I really have to do this. So with that said, our sentimental bias for the AUDUSD is bearish, so we're going short on the AUDUSD, right? No matter what happens, we're going short on the AUDUSD. So guys, with that said, let's move on to the last one, which will be the USD CAD. Guys, USD CAD, let's go. Here on the USD CAD, oh good thing, I still have the markups I have from the last week. I told you that I think USD CAD is the most recent thing we did, right? The most recent content we did on USD CAD, where we looked at some economic factors. We highlighted the United States and the Canadian dollar, the United States and Canada, the business and economic transactions that goes on between the both countries that actually influences the growth of the country. We talked about the oil from the from Canada. We talked about the USD demand and supply, blah blah blah, and all that. So this is what happens. I believe you guys can deduce something, right? So if you got the point from that, please comment below. Let's see if you guys are actually flowing. But I did say something about the USD CAD analysis, right, in our last analysis video, and what I told you was we're not going to take this trade immediately because I could actually see a little bit of resistance around here, right? Let me highlight it, guys. Sorry, I'm goofing around here. So I told you that this is what we're going to wait for, that even though we're very kind of assertive that the USD CAD is bullish, right, that we're going to wait for the price to actually break and close above the moving average. I said that. Did I say that? Well, if you believe I said that, indicate in the comment box. If you believe I didn't say that too, indicate in the comment box. But before then, make reference to that video. The particular video I'm talking about is the 32 minutes video. I think the 32 minutes video, guys. So guys, right here we have that. The price has closed pretty well above the moving average. So what should we be expecting? Okay, at this point, guys, let me add that tool. I need some arrows, right, to draw. So I'll be right back. Okay guys, all right, okay, so the USD CAD is what I want to see. The price is actually closed above the moving average, so I want to see something like this. Sorry guys, let me take this a little bit downwards. I want to see something like this. Remember guys, I'm not very good at graphics, so this might be a little bit messy. Okay, so I want to see something like this, a little bit. Yeah, good, I got it right. Ooh, okay, so I want to see something like this for the USD CAD, guys. This is what I want to see, right? Do we agree? Well, okay, we have to agree. So I want to see the price come down a bit to this level here to actually test this level. Remember guys, this is not rocket science, though it looks like, but it is not rocket science. This is what we're establishing here. Remember I told you there was a kind of resistance level here. So the resistance level has been broken. I just want to see a little bit test that the price will come and test the resistance level, the previous resistance level now being a support level, and then make its way up here. One good thing I like about USD CAD is the movement. So if we actually gauge this to this upside here, we have about 799 minus 5544. You guys could do the math, right? I think it's at least above 200 pips, so that's okay. That's okay for the move. So we're still on the weekly chart, but let's go a little bit downwards. Let's go to the daily chart, see what we have here. Fine. Okay, so we have this setup really much, right? We have this move here, and sorry, I don't think the price is showing me the latest data. Why? Is because I had to switch off my data right now. The market is not moving actually, but I had to switch off my data so that I don't get notifications right online, because I really get this much Facebook notifications, YouTube, Instagram, and all that. So I just had to turn the data off so I don't get either of those notifications. So it will just go straight to the point. I don't get distracted. So, but right now, this is where the price is. From what we see here, right? You can actually tell. I'm looking for something. No? I'm looking for something. But don't worry. If I go to the weekly chart, yeah, this is what I'm looking for is in the future. Okay. So let's go to the daily chart now. Okay, we can see that the price is right here at 544, right? But we want to see that touch, a little bit touch to where the price is. We want to see that touch here, right? We want to see the price come down a bit, right, and move up into this space here. So let me go back to the weekly chart. Let's see the same thing, right? I want to see the price fall down a bit and then move up. So USD CAD, guys, our sentiment for the USD CAD is bullish, guys. Sentiment is bullish. Now I expect this price, depending if it doesn't get here till the end of the month. However, if it doesn't get here, it's supposed to get to this box first. But for the USD CAD so far, I want to see the price even break above this level. Maybe come to this zone here, the supply zone, react a little, break it and move further upwards. So guys, our sentimental bias for the USD CAD is bullish, guys. It's bullish. So we have 3 pairs now that you could choose the best and trade. You mustn't trade all of them, right? You mustn't trade all of them. We have the Euro USD, right, analyzed from last week, and this week is going in the same direction. We have the AUDUSD analyzed, confirmed, verified, and it's going the same direction. And right here we have the USD CAD analyzed, confirmed, verified, and it's good to go, right? We're not doing the pound USD because I checked the pound USD on my chart. The movement to the downside isn't that great, isn't that huge, and there are some kind of support levels I kept seeing on the chart. So I just want to skip the pound USD for now. However, for day traders, scalpers, if you like, you know what you do around it. You could choose to go all bearish on the pound USD too, but my major trades that I will be taking personally is the Euro USD, the AUD USD, and the USD CAD. Meanwhile, guys, I need to understand that the main reason why we actually make these videos, right, and give you the best trades, right, because we also trade these. As you can see, you see the same setups on my chart, same thing I'm looking at. We also trade these same pairs, so we don't just analyze for you what we don't trade. So we're giving you the way that we will go about the market, right, for you to have a feel of what we do, right? So if you're not subscribed to this channel, I advise you to do so. Turn the notifications so you don't miss anything from us. Maybe you just come by, check what's going on here, and zoom out. But actually subscribing to it, engaging in the comment session, engaging the chats, getting to feel what we feel, and contributing will help the growth of the community very well. And then we also advise us to follow us on Instagram and or our Facebook page. On Instagram, Millionaire Logistics. Facebook page, Millionaire Logistics, guys. So we hope to connect with you better, right? And we also love your contributions in the comment section, right? That's if you have any question as regards this analysis, if there's any form of education or any educative content that you're expecting from us, or anyone that you love to see next, we could actually work on it, guys. So that's all. Millionaire Logistics sign now. Remember, guys, USD CAD bearish, or USD CAD bullish. Sorry, guys, don't do that. USD CAD bullish, or USD bearish, Euro USD bearish. So let's hit that fire. Let's hit the pips next week.